Happy Friday. Biden administration adopted on Tuesday a new rule. I'm not sure if the video started. Hello everyone, happy Friday. Biden administration has adopted on Tuesday a new rule after abandoning a Trump-era regulation that broadened the bar to people who receive food stamps and Medicaid to obtain legal permanent residency in the U.S. I am Raluca Hanea. I provide immigration legal representation in Georgia, in the United States of America. And thank you for all your likes, shares, and comments as they help others to see our videos. The new rule issued by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, on short DHS, says that immigrants will only be deemed to be public charges who are ineligible for green cards when they are likely to become primarily dependent on the government subsistence, mirroring a 1999 regulation. To evaluate a person's likelihood to become primarily dependent on the government for subsistence, DHS has proposed the following determination factors. First one, a non-citizen who would be considered likely to become a public charge is a person who can only be likely at any time to become primarily dependent on the government for subsistence, as demonstrated by either the receipt of public cash assistance for income maintenance or long-term institutionalization at government expense. The second factors, DHS is to designate a list of public benefits that would be considered for purposes of public charge inadmissibility determination. DHS refers to cash assistance for income maintenance, and they refer to the following programs: SSI, which is the Supplemental Security Income; TANF, which is the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families; and state, tribal, territorial, local cash benefits program for income maintenance, as well as long-term institutionalization at government expense. The third factor is in determining if an applicant for admission for adjustment of status before DHS is inadmissible on the public ground charge. The DHS will consider the totality of circumstances such as age, health, family status, assets, resources, and financial status, education and skills, as well as past receipt of designated public benefits. So from a practical point of view, what all this means is that if your relative lives in the U.S., it is important to know that applying for public benefits is going to affect their adjustment of status application. Also, if your relative is not in the U.S., it is important for the petitioner to show that they can sponsor this relative so they will not become a public charge, or that they will not be primarily dependent on the government for subsistence in the future. Call us if you have any questions, and don't forget that we are here to help. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.